So it's around 9:30 p.m. on the 10th of March 2020, and this is my second, I believe, blog post concerning numerous things. I think I don't know if I've organised this properly, but this is the second edition basically. I'm trying to do it daily. It's like a daily blog of stuff. Now, it's difficult to know how to proceed really, but I'm very confused over a lot of things that are going on. I've had a medical situation, and I'm suffering the effects of that now. I had some kind of fall. It must have been quite a major fall, and it caused some brain injury. So I'm basically brain damaged, and I've had some other physical problems as well. So I don't know how long it's been, but I believe it's been 4 years or so, maybe approaching 5 years. But most of that time has been spent unconscious in a coma or whatever, and it's only very recently that I've come awake. I have no idea how long we're talking about. It might have been a few months that I've been awake. But I'm in something called supported living at the moment, where I have a roof over my head, and my food is cooked, and clothes are washed and all that business. So I don't have to do anything except eat and sleep, and do some exercises as well. So life is very simple and managed for me, and I'm so grateful for it, because there's no way I could look after myself at the moment. I can barely walk at the moment. There's no way I could manage a kitchen or manage my clothing or whatever. And regarding looking after myself, I don't even know what's going on with my accommodation and stuff. I used to have a flat and a house, and I have an ex-wife, and I didn't even know she was an ex-wife until very recently. But I have an ex-wife and 2 children, and I haven't seen the children. I don't know them or miss them because I have a medical situation, and it's affected my memory as well. So I don't remember the children. The only thing I know about the children is their names. I don't know anything else about the children. So obviously I want to sort that situation out, but because I don't know them, I don't miss the children, and I don't miss my ex-wife either, because I don't remember her really. I have no idea how she became an ex-wife. So I'm in a situation that I have lost pretty much all of my memory. I used to be self-employed and ran 2 small businesses. One was a computer business, and the other was teaching taekwondo. So I had taekwondo schools in Barnet in North London, and I taught classes at general ages, and also specifically junior classes for kids that are 4 to 6 years old. So they were thriving, I would say. They ran really well, those taekwondo businesses, and I don't know how they would have reacted to me suddenly not turning up for training one day and just disappearing off the face of the earth. Because, as I said, I think I've been ill for 4 years. 4 years unconscious, basically, just not functioning. And it's only in the last, I don't know how long, a number of weeks, that I've become conscious and aware of things, and starting, I suppose, to rebuild my life. it's hard to say how that's going really, because it still feels like it's very much early days. So I'm being looked after in supported living, which means my food is cooked and my clothes are taken care of. And I don't do anything. I just eat, sleep, and shower. And I have a computer and a phone, which is really good as well. But I'm not making use of it very much. So I need to change that. I need to get a plan together to start organising my life. Because my life is very empty, very strange at the moment. It really is hard to know how to make progress. But I suppose I am starting, in a way. I'm trying to, it's difficult to remember and organise my thoughts, but I'm trying to, there was a video project that I did, I called it Man, Woman, Myth, and there's a video project that I publicised, and I put it on the internet and stuff, and it is available to an extent on YouTube, but it's not organised like it was into a particular channel. But it can be found on YouTube still. And I'm looking to restart that in a way. I don't know, it's very early days, but I am thinking I might have some ideas that I might want to pursue in video and do a few more episodes. And it's all about the relationship between men and women, and specifically about the maltreatment that I see in society against men. And that's called misandry. And it's hatred of men, basically. It's bad thoughts about men, bad treatment of men in laws and in customs as well. So I'm very interested in that, and I spent a lot of time investigating it, and did a long video documentary series about it called Man, Woman, Myth. So I might add to that again, possibly. But I also might just do some other general video documentary type things, a bit like this in a way. This sort of speaking to camera. I need to make it interesting though. So I need to think on how I build it and how I present things. But at the moment, life is completely nuts, and I haven't found a way to survive it properly yet. I'm just thankful for being in supported living and being supported properly, because I couldn't manage my own life myself. That's for sure. I don't even know what's going on in the world, really. I think Boris Johnson is the Prime Minister. I don't know if the Queen is still alive. I don't know who the President is, but I think I've heard something. So yeah, I'm not sure who the President of the United States is. I don't even know what government is in power. Boris Johnson sounds like Conservative, so it's probably Conservatives still running the country. I don't know how I proceed with anything basically in life. At the moment, I'm just living day to day. It's a very strange existence and very simple. I need to get an act together and get a plan together so that I can start to live again. I have two children, and I don't even know anything about them except their names. I don't know how old they are. I'm not sure where they are, but I think they're in Barnet in North London. I'm not sure where I am, but I think I'm in West London. It's really a struggle to know how I'm going to survive. And I am desperate in a way to try and make progress. But it's really difficult to know where to actually start. And because of my memory problem, not only do I not remember stuff from the past, but I can't form new memories either. I can't retain information. So I'm relying on my phone and on computer and notes and whatever to try and get a handle on what's going on in the world and what's going on in my life. I'm in a stage now where I'm still in survival mode, which is just going from day to day surviving. But I'm approaching a stage when I'm going to need to start making progress. Even though I don't know my children, so I don't miss them, I know that that's an area of life that I need to get to grips with. So I need to be seeing the children and trying to build a relationship with them. That's very odd, and my wife hasn't been in touch with me for I don't know how long, but it's more than a year, that's for sure. So she hasn't been that in touch with me, so there must have been something awful that happened between us. And so rebuilding a relationship with the children, I don't even know how that's going to happen. But obviously it does have to happen. I just don't know how to do anything useful. Then, of course, there's my businesses. I used to run a taekwondo school and also a computing business. I think I was in a partnership at one point, but then I think I moved into single ownership. So anyway, the businesses are obviously defunct now. But at some point, I'm going to have to work out how I'm going to survive. Otherwise, I'm going to end up having to be on benefits or whatever. I am partially disabled, I suppose, so there is the possibility of disability benefit or whatever. I don't know what it is. I'm not a benefit type person. I don't want to be living like that. But I'm in a situation where I don't have a choice, really. So, I'm in supported living at the moment. I don't know when that will change and I'll start to be in my own place. I don't know, I can't conceive of it at the moment because I can barely manage my life as it is now. I can manage going to sleep and eating food that's put in front of me, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to manage my life really. But I'm going to need to at some point. I just don't know when that will be. So it's such a crazy existence, and I can't believe that this is life. That this is actually life. I keep on telling myself that, and it just befuddles me. I just can't understand it. I'm just grateful to be being looked after in England. It could be so disastrous if I was somewhere else. So in terms of the next steps or the next plans, that's really difficult to say. Because I'm going from day to day, it's hard to know when I'll be in a position to do anything useful. Because I don't have a memory, basically, it's hard to see how I can do anything at all except survive day to day. And it's very scary to think that this is life and there's no way of knowing if it would improve. This might be it for a long time, if not forever. So that's very worrying. I don't know what to do about that. So I'm thinking on how I begin to make progress. And I'm doing this video project as a means for stopping myself going crazy and helping me have a sense of time passing and what's going on. Because a lot of time has passed that I'm simply not aware of. And I'm doing this to help build a framework so I start to understand my life. It's very strange. So I hope I can begin to make progress, and I need to set a target on what's my initial target. I think my initial target is to try and, well, nothing I can do about this, but I want to try and taste food properly. I'm having a problem in not tasting food, but I think that might be improving. But that's something that really bothers me because I don't know if you have realised this, but if you can't taste your food, it's extremely sad and very depressing. So I'm working on that. Well, I say I'm working on it, it doesn't mean anything, but I'm very hopeful about that. Contacting the children, I'm still not keen to do that at the moment because I don't know what I say to my children anyway. And second, I don't miss them anyway because I don't know them. I don't remember them. The only thing I know about them is the fact that I have children. So I'm not inclined to do anything about that at the moment. I'm not gonna try and push to see them at the moment because I don't see what the point would be. And I don't want to confuse them either. I suppose I need to find out what's happened between me and my ex-wife and why that's the situation. But it is difficult to know what I do with myself, basically. At the moment, it's just survival. Just day-to-day living is what counts. And this is what I can manage to do. So I will be thinking, and if I get any other ideas, I'll obviously share them on this platform as well. But I am worried that there isn't anything I can think of.